Hi there, and welcome to Bioethics. My name is Mercedes Poor, and I will be your talking head for the rest of the semester. I do love teaching this course, and as I teach it, I try to make it a very active course in that even though this is an online course, we're going to be going out into our community, maybe interviewing people that we know, maybe interacting with the news as much as we can, and definitely interacting with each other. If this is your first online course, or if you're an online veteran, let me just make sure that I introduce you to how my courses work online. A lot of that I have outlined in our course description. So one of the most important things you can do in this first week is make sure you have read and understood the course description. If you look on the main page of the Moodle, on the top and then on the left, the top left corner, there's a little link to our course description, and you want to make sure that you understand that. All of my deadlines are in there, most of my policies are in there, and that's really going to guide us as we move through the semester. So one of the things I will often do is if you ask me a question via Moodle message or email, and it's a relatively simple question, I'll actually ask you to go back and read the course description and look for your answer there. And I'm not doing that to be rude. I'm doing that just so you make sure that you understand all the resources that we have. One of the best ways to get in touch with me is through Moodle Message. Moodle Message is a great feature, and all you have to do is really click on my name anywhere in the course and it will bring you to my profile. Then look at the bottom and you'll see send a message. That way that is being pushed out through Moodle, so the next time I log into Moodle I'll see your message. Unfortunately, that message is sent to my work email, so I won't get the email until I come back to work. So I usually don't get the email that you sent me until Monday morning. So if you have a pressing question, Moodle message me, because I'm definitely on Moodle each weekend, so I'll get it there. Just to talk a little bit about this course, the nature of this course and the nature of the material means that we're going to have to be talking about some pretty controversial topics. And one of the things I always ask my students to do is remember that we're going to be approaching these from a philosophical standpoint, a moral standpoint, and a policy standpoint. We are not going to be approaching these from a personal or religious standpoint. Those things inform your decisions, especially your decisions personally, but they really can't inform our decisions in terms of policy or in terms of moral reasoning. We're going to have to talk about how those things overlap. But what I want to make sure that you understand is that the thing that we need to do this semester is respect each other. Respect each other's views, respect each other's arguments. That means that I can argue with you about a certain position that you have, but I can't attack your belief in that thing. So I can say, golly, you really haven't posited a firm premise here. I can't see your argument, a logical argument. I'm not saying I disagree or I'm discounting what you believe, but I'm saying if you believe it, you have to be ready to back it up with proof. We are never going to use language that's demeaning. We are never going to attack a person's belief, but we can challenge their arguments. If I do see a post that I think crosses a line, my tendency is usually to leave it up, but to let everyone see how I'm reacting to that publicly. There are very few occasions where I ever have to react to something privately. Just so you also know how I grade, I'll participate in the discussion forums and you'll see my comments there. The post forums I usually do not participate in, and then I leave you a more robust comment in the grade book. You won't see a comment in the discussion forum grade book unless I'm telling you why you didn't get a 5 out of a 5. So just so you see that there. Otherwise, I welcome you to this topic. I think this is one of the most important things that we can be thinking about, whether we're going into the health field, whether we are consumers of health care. The reality is, as I write in my syllabus, that we're probably, no matter who we are, going to have to face one of these issues in our personal or professional life. And I really do believe that if we can think about it before we actually are in the situation, it will help make our choice or our decision that much more that much more agreeable to ourselves, feel less guilty about it, all of that. Alright, so the first week we're just going to do introductions and look at a rather sad case from California, and then we'll get rolling. Alright, feel free to connect with me if you need to, and I'll look forward to meeting you. Good luck.